Hi, my name is Allison Turner. I've been part of Stan's 4,000 Angels for the last 4 or 5 years on Facebook and MySpace. They have helped me out tremendously with help on side effects of medications, support through getting me through the ups and downs of multiple sclerosis, and plus also made me laugh. Um, I'm making this video to help tell my story of my journey with multiple sclerosis. It started in 2007 with vision impairment. The top visual field on my left eye went completely blind. And then about 2 weeks later, it happened in my right eye again. Well, I didn't seek medical attention until it happened the same round in my left eye again. And then I was working at a nursing home in Northeast Oklahoma, and I started experiencing memory loss at a job I'd done for 4 years, and it was completely gone. Vertigo was a really bad one, and then speech impairment, just feeling yucky, I guess. So I sought medical attention after the second bout of the blindness happened, and the ophthalmologist who sent me to an internal medicine doctor, who then told me that I possibly had multiple sclerosis. At the time, I had no clue what it was. So here I am researching what MS was. And through this time, it was a very troubling time. I had absolutely no support whatsoever. I was in an abusive relationship who really thought it was all in my head, that I was making up for attention. And I don't really see how somebody can really think that, because it is so troubling. The symptoms that are happening to you, the numbness, the tingling, the coordination loss, the balance loss. So then I ended up having to quit work because of my memory issues in the summer of 2006. And over that time, I was put on, actually, I wasn't put on any medications yet. The neurologist down there really had no clue what was going on with me at that time. So we waited for a good year, and then February of 2007, I think I'd gotten really exhausted from doing nothing besides sitting and watching TV, so I went and took a nap. 4 hours later, I woke up and couldn't even stand up because the vertigo was so troubling. I mean, it took my balance, it took everything. So I ended up driving myself to the neurologist the next day, who then said that I was an MS flare-up and admitted me to the hospital for 3 days on Solumedrol. That went okay. It actually stopped the vertigo, stopped the exacerbation. It wasn't until probably 2000, the end of 2007 to 2006. My relationship with my ex-husband got really violent, so to speak. He would more mentally abuse me, telling me that I was a bad person, and I was a bad mother, and I was doing everything wrong, and that if I ever left him, that he would have my kids. So here I am, He had told me that for 13 years, that if I ever left him, I wouldn't have my kids. So I stayed, just because I wanted to have my kids. Of course, what mother wouldn't? So I'd actually had enough, realizing that stress was not good for the MS. So I had left and I knew there would be some troubling times. Well, the times that I was not there, they were still abusing me. They were calling me. They were, when we would drop off the kids and pick them up, they would just start fights with me. And for the most part, I would ignore it, but that didn't do any good for whenever I got home and the symptoms of the MS started. So, ultimately, for me, I just left. I left the state because I knew it was not good for me and my children to see this on a daily basis. So now, I would recommend Stan's Angels, www.stansangels.com. They have helped me through that troubling time in my life. And I want to thank them from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.